What up, everybody? It's your boy Justin Saki, back with another video. You know it. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna do another Goosebump book review. Not gonna lie, I've only read a few horror books for Goosebumps, and all of them, this one, Why I Quit Zombie School, is my favorite. What do I have to say about this book? Okay, I'm just gonna read you the back real quick. Poor man Krasinski. Not only are his parents making him move away from all of his friends, but now enrolling him in boarding school. It's not strict. It's not a strict place, but it doesn't mean things are normal. While Matt is used to being one of the better athletes in his class, these kids move at dead slow pace. It doesn't take long for him to realize that he's surrounded by zombies, and his classmates have begun to notice his heartbeat and warm skin. Can Matt convince him that he is undead long enough to stay alive? It's a good question. This has probably one of the best twist endings I've ever read in the entire books, in all Goosebumps books. Probably one of the funniest also too in the end. So basically, here's this like huge test that they have to, he'll get electrocuted in the end if he doesn't prove like he's dead or something like that. And like there's like huge test or something. So I'm looking at this one real quick. Okay, so basically what happened was, I'm gonna read it to you. I shut my eyes and gritted my teeth. He was about to actually die because he was gonna be electrocuted. Shut my eyes, gritted my teeth, and then so hard with my whole jaw hurt. Heard a loud hum. Then I gasped, and as a buzz shot through my body. Whoa, wait! It was weak. It didn't hurt at all. Just a mild tingle. I died after a few seconds. Opened my eyes. I started to breathe again. No juice, the reviver screamed angrily. He slammed the wall with his fist. No juice. The machine busted. He stepped up to my chair, raised the helmet from my head, and then he clicked open the handcuffs. No juice, he repeated, shaking his bald head. I used it up on burned toast, kid. I started to jump up, but he pushed me back in the chair. Sit still, he said. I fix machine. I fix a few minutes. Then we will try again. I hunched in the chair. I felt weak from fright. I had survived so far, but now what? Every once in a while, a kid has to be brilliant, right? Every once in a while, a kid has to be brilliant. Has to have a brilliant idea. Now it was my turn to be brilliant. I had an idea. I jumped up from my chair. It worked, I cried helpfully. I did a little dance. I leaped up and down. I pranced around the chair. It worked, I shouted. I'm revived. Look, I'm all fixed. I'm revived. I wiped the black makeup off my eye. I poked my hand out from my short sleeve. Then the old man looked up from the controls on the back wall. He squinted at me. It worked. Yes, I cried. Happily, yes. I jumped up and down some more. Then I realized this. Remember, they're all zombies, so they're not really smart. So he's fucking with them. He's messing with them in their brain. Yes, I cried happily. I jumped up and down some more. Put my fists in the air. Thank you. You saved me. The reviver stepped up to me. He pinched my arm. Then he pinched my nose. Yes, you are fixed, he said. I see you. You are like new. Thank you, I said again. Go, he said. Go back to class. See you again. I don't think so, so I thought. A week later, I started my new school. How did I convince my parents to let me out of zombie school? It wasn't easy, but come on. I was clever enough to fool the zombies, so I was also smart enough to convince my parents I needed out. Actually, I just begged and begged till they said okay. Now here I was walking down the shiny bright halls of a brand new boarding school, safe and sound and no undead kids following me around. No zombies anywhere in sight. Excuse me, sorry. Wow, a fresh start. New kids, new teachers, a whole new life. Sorry about that, guys. Might have been some paranormal shit in my house. Was I happy? I was. Was I excited? Do you have even have an, or was I excited? Do you even have to ask? I stepped up to my shiny silver water fountain and bent down my head to take a drink. Whoa, wait! I jerked my head back to think red as a thick red liquid poured from the faucet. Was the fountain rusty? I stepped away from the fountain, continued walking the dining hall, and was at the end of the corridor. I peeked inside. Kids are at tables drinking from big bowls. I stepped closer. The bowls contained a red liquid. Weird. I turned back to the door. A man in a brown suit strode up to me. I'm the dean of students. Are you Mr. Krasinski? Matt Krasinski? He asked when he spoke. A small pointed fang pointing down from his upper lip. Yes, I said. He said out his hand. Welcome to Dracula Middle School, he said. Basically, he went from a zombie school to a vampire school. Anyways, guys, that's why I love this Hall of Horrors book. I like zombies, but I just love the ending to this. Again, it kind of reminds me of the ending to Give Yourself Goosebumps, Don't Feed the Vampire. By the way, I'm pretty sure it has the most funniest ending ever, because the ending is you die because your mom comes in your room and opens up your blinds, and you burst into flames because you're a vampire. So that's why it's funny, because I want to know what your mom's reaction is afterwards. They don't like this says you die, you burst into flames, your mom opened the window or opened the blind, so sunlight hits you, you burst into flames. But we would have liked Ariel Stein to have been like, oh yeah, and then she freaks out screaming, what the fuck just happened? Because that's every mom's reaction. Then the dad I think the dad would be the cool to be like, oh, guess he was a vampire, huh? Yeah. That would be my dad's stance on it. Just saying. My dad's like just like cool like that. My mom's the uptight one, my dad's not as uptight. As long as you don't make a lot of noise and don't yell too much, my dad doesn't care what you do. Anyways, it's a great book. Definitely would read it if I were you. 10 out of 10 for Goosebumps factor. I remember reading this. I was on a Euro trip with my family. We were going through Europe, and I remember I remember reading this like for 3 hours straight, and like on a train from France to London, which you can do. They go on an English channel. It was so good. I was like reading it like nonstop, and it was that good of a book. Like every minute you think he's gonna die or get bit or something, but you don't know. That's how good this book was. 10 out of 10 on this scare Goosebumps factor. Nostalgia factor even though it's been only out for a while, for a little bit. Sorry guys, I'm tired. I haven't been sleeping until 2 recently because I've been reading a book for you guys. No offense, I'm not trying to say it's your fault or anything like that. But I'm reading a book, trying to give some more insight onto it when I'm finished with it. Otherwise, good book. Nostalgia factor, I would say 10. I don't read Goosebumps books more than once unless it is like the original series. But I would say, obviously, one of the greatest Halls of Horrors they've ever created. Pretty funny, and I like how they went back to the why ones. Like there was a lot of why ones that believe in why I'm afraid of bees, or why this, or why that, or those are pretty good ones. A lot of people say How I Learned to Fly is a pretty crappy book. I actually liked it. I also brought that book with me when I went to Europe, and it was a very good book for me. Again, great books. Like, comment, subscribe if you've done so already. And have a nice night, everybody.